dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, I haven't heard all the horror stories coming out of Ultra yet. In fact, weather-wise, looked really nice, at least on Saturday. I didn't see any video yesterday. I assume they dealt with some of the rain that the rest of South Florida did. But Saturday looked amazing. Friday looked fantastic as well. The only thing that might have been a little bit sketchy, there was one guy that woke up naked in a field blue. He had been painted. Wasn't sure how that happened.
I thought he was a Smurf.
Yeah, I think he thought he did too. I woke up a Smurf. And then there was another guy that looked a little zombified that got tased and apparently shot. Just another night out.
They thought he was a zombie and they shot him and tased him.
Well, apparently he's being uncooperative, and I don't know how all this stuff escalates. It was 7 a.m. Saturday morning, and he was hanging outside the YVE Hotel on Biscayne and Northeast 2nd Street, and he was reportedly acting erratically, and he then removed his shirt. Very nice physique, by the way.
And very zombie-like.
Yeah, he really was just kind of staring. He just looked like he was kind of whacked out.
Was he like brains?
I don't think they arrested him because he was a zombie. They probably arrested him because he was insane.
Yeah, they tried to de-escalate the situation by using a taser and some pepper spray, but it wasn't effective because whatever was in his system. So he put up a bit of a fight, and apparently a gunshot went off, but thankfully it was not life-threatening.
Okay.
But it took about 8 cops, it looked like, to get this guy down from whatever he had in his system.
And I've seen 2 police officers, they'll shoot the taser at people, the ones that go in the prong or whatever they're called, the stun gun. They don't work sometimes on people.
No, this guy wasn't flinching. He got tased, and he's like, oh, yeah? He's like,
He was on a bunch of substances.
You on the PCP, you'll take that gun and eat it.
Just another day outside of Ultra.
Oh, my gosh.
Horrific.
Nothing to see here.
I'm not built for Ultra.
Just a couple young kids on club drugs. You know how it goes. Well, an Atlanta-based plastic surgeon is facing multiple malpractice lawsuits for negligence after she was dancing and singing while performing surgery. One of the lawsuits comes from a family that claims the doctor left their mother brain damaged.
This is the problem with TikTok. You got doctors on TikTok that think it's cute and funny to make dancing videos. What the hell is the matter with you?
And I don't care if you're on your break. If you're on Scrubs doing a TikTok dance at a hospital, no.
It looks bad for your profession. Just know that.
It's a bad look. I get it. You have the right to dance and do all that stuff. But if I was in charge of whatever wing that was and I saw medical people dancing on TikTok, because the person watching, they don't know if you're on break or not.
No.
They think there's another person in the other room going, I can't breathe.
I'm coding.
Exactly.
And these people clearly were not on break. As you can see, the person was opened up as they were kind of dancing around. But in their defense, the music was catchy.
Booties all fleek, waistline snapped, got a banging body and a
Scalpel.
How do you not dance to that? If that's playing, you just got to go with it.
Okay, hand me the anesthesia stuff now.
Wow. And they hurt somebody? They left somebody's mom brain dead?
That's one of the lawsuits. Now they got to prove it, but they're claiming their mother was brain damaged after a surgery with them. And they've all got really great credentials. So they're, it's not like it's a bunk place like what we sometimes see pop up in Hialeah.
Well, it's tough to, make an incision and dance and twerk.
Twerking and incisioning sounds like a rough combo.
I mean, I was wondering, too, if you're having an operation, let's say you got 5 people in there and they're all kind of around the table. I don't know if you're even allowed to make jokes with some. Like, if you were to make fun of something and someone was to laugh and everyone in the crew's not with it, I think you get in trouble.
You build your crew so that if you are a renegade, you surround yourself with renegades that won't turn you in.
Well, I don't think they can be like, oh my gosh, this guy needs a hip replacement and look how small his dong is. I don't think they can do things like that.
Yeah. Another viral dance video came out. Yeah, you hope.
I am sure they do, actually. I know all guys with a small dong are like, I hope they don't make fun of it, but I mean, if your small dong is out.
Well, or just making fun of people in general, like whatever kind of body they have. I don't think you should do that.
You shouldn't, but guess what? They're human. And I'm telling you, it happens.
It's the greatest fear of surgery.
We knew it was a small dong. We knew it.
You know, I don't want to look at my private parts, and I don't want to have one of those like sleeping farts.
Oh, anesthesia farts.
Oh, yeah.
Well, another viral dance video came out over the weekend was of the FBI director, Kash Patel, who apparently his emails, private emails, were hacked by people in Iran, and they put out this video of him dancing around the room with the shirt on. It was something interesting to see. So, I mean, I don't think there's anything too bad. It's just he's not a great dancer, but other than that, you know.
They hacked his
he likes to get
email?
free. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can they hack his government email and like get like into like secrets and stuff?
You would hope not. They got the personal email, so that's where this came from. Yeah, if they get to the government stuff, then we got bigger problems.
We're getting to a point, Virginia, where they're going to be able to hack your brain.
That's scary. You don't want to know what's going on up here.
I want out at that point.
You can't handle this.
And then the vice president was asked about aliens, and apparently he is a big fan of aliens, says he's going to get to the bottom of it, but J.D. Vance has his own thoughts on what all these UAPs are.
We saw aliens.gov. I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway. But well, look, I think that celestial beings who fly around, who do weird things to people, I think that the desire to describe everything celestial, everything as otherworldly, to describe it as aliens. I mean, every great world religion, including Christianity, the one that I believe in, has understood that there are weird things out there, and there are things that are very difficult to explain. And I naturally go, when I hear about sort of extra natural phenomenon, that's where I go to, is the Christian understanding that, you know, there's a lot of good out there, but there's also some evil out there. And I think that one of the devil's great tricks is to convince people he never existed.
Okay.
The one thing
What you talking about, JD?
The one thing I did read up on is that I think the Catholic Church just did something about this. The Pope was making a prayer, seeing the rise of demonic stuff, demon stuff. That's it's a little bit more prevalent than it's been.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything about that?
I didn't see where the Pope addressed it, but yeah, I'm not surprised with everything coming out of the Epstein stuff.
Yeah, with everything coming out of the Epstein stuff, it sounds like the devil is amongst us, and there are practicing devil worshipers that we had no idea about.
But not only that, they're saying you're seeing it a lot more in music videos, fashion.
Who do you think is behind the devil? The music industry and Hollywood, they say, is run by a bunch of devil worshipers.
And I'm just going by what I was reading. I'm here just to be a journalist reporting. Devil
is hot right now.
Well, I mean,
hashtag devil is trending.
They love fashion. You ever see devils wear Prada?
They're making it too.
Now, there's some Italian researchers claiming that they have found signs of a sphinx located beneath the pyramids of Giza, suggesting the existence of a sprawling subterranean citadel that is actually underneath the sand. They've got this radar engineering technology that they can do, and they have said there is just a whole different world of stuff that is right underneath the Sphinx and those pyramids, and they are hoping to get down there. Now, it looks like the Department of Antiquities in Egypt is not going to allow it to happen anytime soon, so the mystery will stay.
That radar technology is something else, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're finding all kind of stuff we didn't even know was below the surface. Virginia, we're finding Amazon jungles we didn't know existed.
Dang.
I'll talk to you about it later.
I'll tune out then, too. I almost fell asleep.
I'm sorry.
And another thing that's lurking beneath is right here in South Florida. There's a 16-year-old, Aiden Andrews of Wyoming, that was on a fossil hunting tour off Manasota Key when he found a 6-inch long tooth belonging to an ancient megalodon shark. Now, scientists say the megalodon weighed up to 50 tons. It was up to 60 feet long and had teeth the size of a human hand.
Oh, my gosh.
It is being called a discovery of a lifetime.
Yeah, me and Denny's are big Megalodon fans. We talk about them a lot.
We knew that.
Okay. Well, apparently you can find their teeth right off the coast of South Florida.
Oh, I would crap happiness if I found a Megalodon tooth. You kidding me?
We had you down there, but you were too busy getting drunk and eating gravel in the parking lot.
Still was a fun time, though. I wouldn't change
We
it.
could have told you ate a megalodon tooth.
I wouldn't change a thing about that night.
That was a fun night.